Round 11 in Austria, and it's the second sprint weekend of the calendar. As such, the drivers have just 1 hour of practice around the Red Bull Ring before they challenge for points and set the grid for Sunday's Grand Prix. Lando Norris had some technical gremlins as the session started, and 20 minutes into FP1, the red flags were out as the McLaren driver pulled over.
I'm on fire, I need to stop.
If you're on fire and need to stop, do it.
I'm smoking from under my seat, mate, so I'd rather get out, alright?
Okay, get out then, get out, mate.
Teammate Daniel Ricciardo's rear wing seemed to be oscillating wildly as he deployed DRS on the pit straight. The Honey Badger was P13 last time out, a poor showing compared to his British colleague's 6th spot, the Australian struggling for form this season. Sebastian Vettel was once again using his helmet design to promote a cause close to his heart. His lid adorned with yellow and black stripes, as the 4-time champion does his bit to help ameliorate the plight of the honeybee. Valtteri Bottas put a wheel in the gravel at turn 4, and his former Mercedes teammate Lewis Hamilton went deep at turn 1, the 7-time champion taking to the runoff. Both Haas drivers were on the edge as they looked to push on from their double point scoring weekend at the British Grand Prix. Mick Schumacher drifting at turn 3 and Kevin Magnussen going very wide at the same corner. There was a second red flag at the 2/3 mark as the Danish driver went along the curbs at turn 6 and ran over and dislodged a strip of sealant that normally sits in the gap between the track elements, the marshals electing to remove it safely before the cars could get back out for the final quarter of an hour. Sergio Perez went deep at turn 4 and had to take to the gravel. P2 in last week's British Grand Prix, the Mexican driver closing the gap on title rival and Red Bull teammate Max Verstappen. The Dutchman's floor damage meaning he could only make P7 as the flag fell in Silverstone. Verstappen has a terrific track record in Spielberg, 3 times a winner of the Austrian Grand Prix, including last season in which he also took victory in the Styrian Grand Prix around the same circuit. And he looked in imperious form in FP1, despite running into a bit of traffic on more than one occasion.
That was way too close. I don't understand what he was doing there.
Yeah, agreed.
The current Drivers' Championship leader put in the fastest lap of the session, a 1 minute 6.302. Ferrari Charles Leclerc was some 2.5 tenths back in P2, with George Russell getting the 3rd fastest time, ahead of Perez, Hamilton and Magnussen, with last round's winner Carlos Sainz in 7th spot. Fernando Alonso P8, then came Schumacher and Yuki Tsunoda. Lance Stroll was 11th ahead of Esteban Ocon, Vettel, Bottas and Alex Albon. Pierre Gasly was P16, then came Ricciardo, Zhou Guanyu, Nicholas Latifi and finally Norris with that unrepresentative time due to his early exit.